Hey, what's up guys? Adam here and welcome to Tech Talk 2.0. This is my brand new technology-based show on YouTube. It's going to be recapping all of the technology news from each week, and I'm going to try to post an episode every Sunday, and there may be some other ones throughout the week. So guys, for today we have some pretty big news. First off, we have news about upcoming Blackberry devices. We have two large leaks from the technology website bgr.com, and these leaks are on upcoming Blackberry devices, the Blackberry Bold Touch and the Blackberry Torch 2. So guys, first off with the Blackberry Bold Touch, this looks to be like a Blackberry Bold, except it implies from the name touch, there's going to be a touch screen. So from the leak specs of this device, we can see that this device is going to feature a 2.8-inch VGA resolution touchscreen, a 1.2 GHz Snapdragon processor, 768 MB of RAM, 8 GB of internal storage, and a 5 megapixel camera. So it looks to be a very promising upgrade to the Bold series, adding a touchscreen, which I'm sure a lot of you guys will like. So guys, for the next leak from bgr.com, this is on the Blackberry Torch 2. And this looks to be pretty much just like a spec upgrade for the Torch 1. The entire design looks pretty similar, as you guys can see on screen with the pictures. But what's new is that there's a 1.2 GHz Snapdragon processor, 768 MB of RAM, and a 5 megapixel camera. So the specs are pretty similar to the Torch 1, but they are getting upgraded. This is of course going to have a 3.7-inch WVGA resolution touchscreen, and it's going to have the same slide-out QWERTY keyboard form factor as in the Torch 1. So guys, that's it for the Blackberry news of the day. Let's move on to Apple news. So guys, first off, we have a bunch of news regarding iOS 4.3.2. Some various technology websites are reporting that iOS 4.3.2 is going to be coming out within the next few weeks. What this means for us isn't probably something huge. Basically, when Apple releases these smaller updates like iOS 4.3.1 or iOS 4.3.2, they're usually just bug fixes and security upgrades. So I wouldn't expect many new features, just some stuff on the lines of smaller updates. Next up for Apple news, we have a leaked employee training guide from the website modmyi.com, and this leaked training guide is from Toys R Us, and how this relates to Apple is, you guessed it, the iPad 2 is supposedly going to be coming to Toys R Us in the next few months. So definitely it's nice that there's going to be another retailer carrying the iPad 2. Toys R Us wouldn't be the first one in mind, but great nonetheless. So moving over to some WebOS news, we have a pretty big leak this week coming from the Palm pre-website precentral.net, and they got their hands on a picture of an upcoming WebOS device that currently does not have a name, but what makes this device special is that it doesn't include a keyboard. So it's going to be the first WebOS device phone-wise that doesn't include a keyboard. Of course, there's the HP touchpad, which runs WebOS and doesn't have a keyboard since it's a tablet, but for the WebOS phones, there hasn't been one currently. Basically, we don't have too much information about this WebOS device. Basically, from seeing the image, it looks pretty sleek altogether, and it looks like there's going to be a front-facing camera as well. So guys, for the final news story of today's episode of Tech Talk, I'm sure a lot of you Android people out there will be pretty excited about this one. Samsung just went official with a Samsung Galaxy 7-inch Wi-Fi-only model that's going to be available starting on April 10th for a pretty reasonable price point of $350. So it's going to be one of the cheaper tablets out there, but definitely keep in mind that although this is going to be a nice Wi-Fi-only tablet, keep in mind that Samsung has already announced their next generation of Samsung Galaxy tablets, the Samsung Galaxy 8.9 and the Samsung Galaxy 10.1. And these both sport 1 GHz dual-core processors and do feature Android 3.0 Honeycomb. You can actually pre-order the Samsung Galaxy Tab 7-inch Wi-Fi only model starting today, and a link for that will be in the description below. So there we go guys, that is Tech Talk episode 1. For more information on the topics discussed in this video, be sure to check the links in the description below. Make sure to like this video if it helped you guys out, and thanks all for watching.